So I was able to overcome some of the obstacles in my way today. Um, Sarah had to help me with this one problem where I had a program that was frozen and unreachable. I couldn't shut down and could not remove the thing. And so she used uh, Siri to do it. She told Siri to shut down. Just excellent. Solved the problem. Um, I get stuck on the iPad sometimes because it's sort of not intuitive. From I come from a world that used to be 80 characters by 25 lines, and they were fixed with characters. And in the beginning, there was no lowercase, everything was uppercase. I even submitted a couple of college term papers like that, where I printed out my paper on a dot matrix printer, and it was barely legible, but my teachers were real nice about it, and it was before anybody else had laser printers or any of the nice things that we have now to take things apart and worry us. Um, yeah, I was thinking about using Reason for a project that I'm doing, um, but it's actually better suited to making music because it can read MIDI files and it has a good success rate of finding voices to go with the tracks that you download. So that means that you can make easy, free backing tracks that you can use to practice. If you're in a performing band, you can, rehearse along with them or whatnot. And I've even used some of them um, to publish cover songs that uh, I produced uh, using those kind of files. And so that's a fun thing to do with Reason. Um, and it's turned into a pretty good DAW. All the sounds and things that come with it, some of them are, go back 10 years or something and you've heard them a million times. They can be a good staple of recording sounds, though. I mean, you get accustomed to certain things. But if you're trying new things, all these vendors have sounds for sale now. Uh, you can download sound packs that do all kind of things, and it's just a challenge to do anything original because there's so much of electronic music has already pretty much been covered as far as I can tell. It's not until you start mixing some genres like electronic with goth or of course that goes back to post-punk and Gary Newman and bands like that. um, it's Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what'll come out of all this technology. Um, a lot of the best music that's being made nowadays is being made in the hands of home tapers, and that's encouraging to people that think they're going to find that great hit someday and make a fortune, and everything, will be gravy after that. Um, so we'll see. Well, it's already happened. Billie Eilish and Phineas, they've apparently, I mean, from my understanding, they recorded their album on a MacBook Pro or something like that. Or actually, I heard that they recorded it on a iMac, maybe an older iMac, but a desktop kind of thing. Um, so that's interesting. Um, I know there's other people though. There's got to be some rap artists that are doing their own stuff, and I know Nine Inch Nails. Trent Reznor got his start with his own recordings that he took into the studio. I don't know if maybe he added some vocals, I think's what he said, and maybe he added some other things. But he had the basis of his album, and I guess that was a demo, and he was able to produce that by himself, from what I'm to understand. So, um, you know, it, there's hope for people out there that want to make music and maybe have an idea every once in a while. Sometimes people think up these grand ideas and don't have a way to express them, and they're the ones I feel for. Um, I'm very lucky, even though I haven't produced hit singles or anything like that. I'm very lucky that I'm able to create what's on my mind, and I'm able to say what I want to say and sing however I want to. And that's how it should be. There shouldn't be some kind of coercion to make you conform to something else. Not that there is. There's nobody, putting a gun to my head telling me what to play and what to do. So things are working out, is what I think. It's just a very strange landscape that we find ourselves in. Where does the horizon lie when a nation... I started to quote David Bowie and I changed my mind. Okay, well, I guess it's time for us to bid adieu. There's my finger in the way of the lens. And be seeing you.